I had been saving for years to buy my dream motorcycle, a bright red Ducati Panigale. When it finally sat in my driveway, shining under the sun, I couldn't help but feel proud. It wasn't just a bike. It was a symbol of years of hard work, late nights, and sacrifices. But of course, in every quiet neighborhood, there's always one person who believes they control everything, the infamous HOA Karen. Karen's daughter was around 20, spoiled and notorious for bragging about getting anything she wanted. One afternoon, while I was cleaning my Ducati, she strutted over with Karen following behind her. Without so much as a greeting, the daughter demanded, "I want that bike. Sell it to me today, or I'll make sure you regret keeping it." I thought she was joking, but her glare made it clear she wasn't. I calmly explained that the bike wasn't for sale. That's when Karen chimed in, "My daughter deserves it more than you. Besides, HOA rules don't allow flashy vehicles like this cluttering up the neighborhood." She waved a piece of paper. Though it had nothing to do with motorcycles, I refused again and went back inside, thinking the drama was over. I was wrong. The very next day, the cops showed up at my door. Karen and her daughter had called them, claiming I had stolen property parked in my driveway. The officers were professional, but visibly annoyed when they realized the complaint was baseless. I showed them the registration, the insurance, and even the receipt of purchase. Everything was in my name, but Karen wasn't done. She started yelling at the officers, insisting they do their job and seize the bike. That's when the tables turned. One of the officers quietly mentioned that he knew the state attorney personally and that filing a false police report was a serious matter. I smiled because what Karen didn't know was that my cousin worked directly under the state attorney's office. Within days, Karen and her daughter received a very official letter warning them about harassment, misuse of law enforcement, and possible legal consequences if they continued. Suddenly, the loud threats turned into awkward silence whenever I rode past their house. Now, every weekend when I fire up my Ducati Panigale, the roar of the engine reminds me that sometimes standing your ground is the best revenge. Karen and her daughter learned the hard way that entitlement doesn't beat the law. And me? I ride with more pride than ever, knowing justice was firmly on my side. * for more interesting and heart-touching stories. Hit the subscribe button now.